My God, it is so hot in here. It's only like 52 degrees outside, and I tried recording this video with the sweatshirt on. I couldn't do it. It was warm. Spring's coming. I'm excited because fuck winter. Hello, what's up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR and welcome back to Show and Tell, the monthly pick-up series where it's basically show and tell, so that's why I stuck with the name. Here last time I did my show and tell, I forgot to show off one thing and then I got two more things after I recorded that video, but it was still in January. So I'm gonna get those things out of the way first. And the first thing I got is actually this Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Dragon decks. Now I actually have two of the legendary deck boxes. The first one was fantastic, the second one was okay. But this one is actually the weakest out of the three. But with that said, I still like it. I mean, I mainly got it because it came with like the Eye of Tamayo and other cards you would see in the Seal of Orichalcos era in Yu-Gi-Oh! Then there's also some newer cards in here. There's like a Cyber Dragon deck that's actually not bad. Remember there's actually a structure deck of Cyber Dragon cards, which I have that as well. Yay, Cyber Dragons. So in my opinion, this is the weakest out of the three. Card-wise, this probably has the strongest cards, but I'm more of a nostalgic guy. That's like the only reason why I pick these boxes up now. I don't even pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon cards anymore, but I want to get back into the nostalgia point in a later thing that I got. Anyway, I got it. I guess I'm happy. I don't know. I got the Eye of Tamayo now. I've wanted that for the longest time. Now I got the Eye of Tamayo, Seal of Orichalcos. Man, things are good in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection now. Another thing I got was actually a gift from my buddy Eric, and that is this World of Nintendo Toon Link. Now, I don't really collect the World of Nintendo figures. I have a few of them. I have the Ocarina of Time Link and the Dark Link, only because like they never made Figma or SH Figuarts or anything out of that. Because I mainly collect the Japanese stuff, so when World of Nintendo counterparts come out, I'm like, these are not as good. Especially the Breath of the Wild Link. What the fuck happened with that? That thing is ugly as fuck. But I also got the Pikmin plushes as well because they're cute. I'm still missing the blue one, but as soon as I get that, I'll be happy. But I have no idea how expensive that one's going to be. And I actually used to have this figure in particular because my ex-girlfriend Pam got it for me. And as soon as we broke up, I gave it to my friend Alicia because I didn't want this figure anymore. So now Eric got me this one, so now it's just going to hang on my wall. So thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. And the last thing that I got is actually of a nostalgic piece. Not what I was talking about earlier, was saying how I'll talk more about it, but still a nostalgic piece nevertheless. And that is Hot Wheels Turbo Racing on PS1. I used to love this game so much as a kid. My brothers and I would play it. I think my dad played it with me as well, but I can't remember. But I streamed this, and it shows its age. But I still love it nevertheless. Like, I love this game. As soon as I unlocked the go-kart, I was happy. I'm like, okay, I'm done for the night. I haven't touched it since. So now with those out of the way, now we can get into the February stuff. In general, I have a half-decent balance between games and figures, because normally it's always one way or the other. I got a couple of games, but then I got like a crap ton of figures. But still, I'm happy nevertheless. First, let's show off some of the figures that I got. And the first thing I got was actually this King Mickey SH Figuarts. I showed this off in another video. I think it was my Ask Me Mondays, because someone asked me about if I was getting the SH Figuarts Sora. I still want to do a review on that thing because the figure's great. But this thing is so tiny, like compared to my hand, look how tiny it is. This thing was $35. Was it worth it? It's cute. Speaking of things that are cute, I also got the Full Metal Alchemist Nendoroid, so I got my boy Ed and Alphonse. Now these things are so good looking. Here, when I got into Full Metal Alchemist, it was a little bit late. I think it was probably around like 2012 or 2013 or so. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, at the point when I got into Full Metal Alchemist, the figures were kind of scarce. Like, I knew there was Play Arts Kai, and Revoltech figures. But by the time I got into it, they were all gone and then end up going up for more money. And I didn't want to pay those kind of prices for these figures. So I kind of thought I was going to go forever, if not a long time, without any Full Metal Alchemist figures. But then for some reason, Nendoroid decided to put out some, and they're also coming out with a Roy Mustang, so I'm going to pick him up too. And I actually just saw the live action movie of it, and it's actually not that bad. There were a few characters that were missing, and then there's some characters that weren't properly portrayed. Like Roy Mustang, people love him, but the way he is in the movie, he isn't as lovable, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't see a lot of people loving Roy Mustang in the movie like how they did in the anime. But anyway, I liked the movie. It wasn't that bad. I'd give it anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7. It's not a shitty movie. If you like the Full Metal Alchemist anime and you know the story well, there are a few things that will irritate you, but overall you'll still enjoy it. Unless you're a diehard weeb and you hate it when things aren't perfect. Anyway, I like these figures. Like, these are pretty freaking fantastic. But if they come out with Figmas though, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I might like give these to my girlfriend. I might sell these. I don't know, because I'd rather have Figmas honestly, but these are so freaking cute. I love these. I love the electric effect on Ed's arm, but the thing does not stay on him very well at all. So when you're trying to do like little poses, it will fall off a lot. But Alphonse is, oh my god, I love Alphonse so much. He is such a good looking figure. And he comes with cats. I love it. And I was also bitching last month that I messed up my phone, so I upgraded to an iPhone 6s. I know it's not really much of an upgrade compared to a 6. Like, I know right now, like, the 7, 8, and 10 are out. But I'm a poor boy from a poor family, and I got an iPhone 6s from Verizon for, like, 250 bucks. And the thing's immaculate. But now I kind of want to upgrade to a 6s Plus or a 7 Plus. So I can get a 6s Plus for, like, 300 bucks. If I sell this and just cough up a few more dollars, I'll be good. So I'm debating it, because then I can have a bigger battery. But that thing is freaking huge though, so we'll see. I'm debating it. But a 6S compared to a 6, it's really night and day. I didn't expect that much of a difference. Like, I see the 6S and the 7, and there's a bit of a difference. But a 6 and a 6S, like, whoa. Like, I was doing them, like, side by side to each other. Like, holy crap. I enjoy this phone a lot more. Now, let's move on from that. I actually got something that I've been looking for months. And that is the Chase Crash Bandicoot Pop. Now, I was, like, swearing that I was gonna go for a complete collection, and I had a few contacts trying to hook me up with the Chase one. Unfortunately, they weren't very successful, but here I know a guy here at the flea market that I work at. There's a Hot Wheels stand right next to me, and the guy who owns that place, or at least works there, I don't know, there's like probably 3 people that work there. Anyway, the guy that I'm talking about here, I actually ran into him at GameStop, and he actually saw me pick up a few of these. Not the Chase in particular, but like I picked up the flocked GameStop one and the regular Crash. And I was super excited. I wanted these real bad. So then he saw that I was getting them, and I'm like, yeah, there's also this Chase that I'm trying to look for. It's black and white, and at the least on eBay it's like 30 bucks, and I don't want to pay that. Eventually I probably would have, but like still. But apparently the guy at the Hot Wheels stand, he actually knows someone who like deals with these. So he said, yeah, I can get you that one that you're looking for. I could probably get it to you for a good price too. So he hooked me up with this one for only $15. Like I said, on eBay the cheapest is like 30 bucks, and then Big Bad Toy Store has it for less than 30 even after shipping. So if you really want one, go to Big Bad Toy Store. But I was lucky to get this because all the other ones I got for retail price, and $15 for this is not bad at all. I think normally retail they're like anywhere from $10 to $12 or 13, I can't remember. I don't know, GameStop marks them up a couple of dollars for some reason. But I got the Chase for $15, I'm super happy. Now this one is actually a gift from my girlfriend. Here for Christmas, I hooked her up with a few things. I got her a Naruto headband because she always wanted one as a kid. A couple of figures, and I also got her a Reese amiibo. I can't remember what all I got her. Anyway, I got her a Reese amiibo because she loves Reese, she loves Animal Crossing, and she never had amiibos before. So I decided to start her collection. And here Reese has a husband, and that is Cyrus. Now, technically, I used to have a Cyrus and Reese because I got the 3-pack so I can get KK Slider, and here Best Buy had them for like dirt cheap, like probably like $3 to $6. So I got it, and I gave those two to my one ex-girlfriend that I was dating at the time. So she hooked me up with this, and now it sits on an amiibo stand thing right next to my bed. You actually probably saw it in my last video. So if you haven't seen that, check it. It'll be right there. You might find it cute. I don't know. But really, I love my girlfriend. She's the absolute best. And this game is kind of obvious since I've been streaming it lately, and I didn't see myself picking this up for a while, and that is Pokemon Ultra Sun. Now, when Normal Sun and Moon came out, I almost wanted it, but I didn't pick it up because I was broke, and I was kind of turned off by Pokemon games in general, mainly because I forced myself to play Alpha Sapphire, I forced myself to rush through it, and I didn't have a very enjoyable experience. I was kind of scared about the same thing was going to happen with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and regular Sun and Moon, because there's a lot of Pokemon in it that I really didn't care about all that much. But the things that made me want to try this game was basically built on nostalgia. Even the regular Sun and Moon, you got the Alola forms of original Kanto Pokemon, and then in the post game, if you get regular Sun and Moon, you get to fight Red and Blue. And this, you got people like Rainbow Rocket, and then you can like go through wormholes or some shit, and you get to catch old legendaries. Nostalgia is the only thing getting me excited for this game. I've been playing it before I started streaming it, and I was playing it on Discord with my girlfriend, like talking to her, and she hears me and sees me get so excited like over old Pokemon. I get all excited, like even when I chose Litten. Out of the 3, I know Litten is not a good one. I know Popplio is supposed to be the best one, but I choose Litten because I like cats, and it's why I chose Ultra Sun, 'cause I like a lion. I like cats. But anyway, like I mainly only like this game because of nostalgia, and plus they do a lot of things right with this game too. But even though they'd be doing a lot of things right, if it was like an all new generation, like how they did Gen 3 and Gen 5, where older Pokemon wouldn't be there until like after post game, I wouldn't enjoy this game as much as I would like, I don't know, like Heart Gold or some shit, or even Sinnoh. But anyway, like, I'm enjoying this game a lot more than I expected. And here, shout out to my boy Zigified, because he helped me mod my 3DS so I can stream it now. And I'm doing the Wi-Fi streaming with a custom firmware, and even though it's not perfect, I tweaked the settings a little bit so it does run at a much better frame rate. Again, not perfect, but it sure does beat paying a couple $100s that I don't have. And plus, it's all wireless, so I can just play with my 3DS as much as I want without worrying about my cord getting messed up. And I kind of want to pick up the regular Sun as well. I could probably get it for like 25 bucks at work, because eventually I might want to play this game again, and I want to go against Red and Blue really bad. But I went with Ultra Sun because it is technically the definitive version of the game. But if for some reason Red and Blue are in this too, which I doubt they are, but if they were, then I would like just stick with this and be fine. But eventually I'll pick up regular Sun. Another thing related to my girlfriend is this pillow, because it was Valentine's Day. I got us these little pillows. They like Velcro to each other. She has the other half, and it also came with a little fleece throw. She has that too. So I have this next to my pillow. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't really care about this, but hey, I'm in love and I'm happy. And also my boy Justin hooked me up with this for Christmas, but I didn't get it until after Valentine's Day. And that is this Cappy hat. Kind of wish I had this when I was streaming Mario Odyssey, so if I ever pick it up again, now I got a Mario Odyssey hat. Hey! And one more thing that I am technically getting, but it's not here, and even when I get it, it needs to go on my car, is a new taillight. Because I got into a crazy car accident the other day, and shit, was that scary. Guys, if there's fog outside and you can't see 3 feet in front of you, don't drive. Especially when you're in an area you don't know. I ended up spinning from one side of the highway to the other. Luckily, it was at like midnight or so the roads weren't that bad. So my car didn't get too messed up. I just like messed up the taillight, and I don't know what else possibly could have happened to my car. But I came home crying because when it happened, I was still an hour away from my house. Jesus Christ, I'm never doing that shit again. Fuck that noise. I always hated driving at night. I could barely see the road, even with my headlights on, obviously. Like, it's one thing if I'm driving at night and it's somewhere I know, but I didn't know this area, and then there was, like, really, really thick-ass fog. Yeah, that shit was fucking scary. I mean, I'm okay. Like, I didn't get hurt or anything, but I dealt with cops, because, like, here before the car accident, I got pulled over because I didn't, like, merge into the passing lane because someone else got pulled over and it was technically dangerous and shit. Turns out in PA, if you do that, you can get your license suspended. I didn't get mine suspended because I never got pulled over before. He just let me go. I'm a good boy. But then an accident happened like 10 minutes after that. And as soon as I spun out, there's another cop right there. He's like interrogating me. Like at first he says, come out with your hands so I can see him. That was almost scary. Then he's interrogating me, asking me if I'm drinking, smoking, whatever, making sure I'm not under the influence or anything. I said, you can give me any test you want. You can search my car. I'm clean. I'm working with the guy. I'm not giving him a hard time, because if you give a cop a hard time, he's going to be a dick to you. You want respect, you show it back. Plus, I'm not a complete asshole. I can be a dick sometimes, but if a guy has a gun, don't fuck with him. People are fucking stupid sometimes. But anyway, that's everything I picked up. Like, I went into more detail about the car accident during my one Pokemon live stream, and after I told the story, like, it got like flashbacks back in my head, and it was scary. And I just got in a very depressed mood after that, and like, I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff when I'm streaming. So if you're curious, like, I'll leave a link in the description for that live stream in particular, and you can try to fast forward to it. I don't know exactly where I talk about it, but I don't really want to talk about it anymore, because I want to be happy for you guys. I don't want to be all depressed in front of you guys, and talking about that, it just brings back flashbacks, and I don't want to deal with that, you know? Anyway, that's it for this video. So if you knew and you like what you saw, you know what to do. In the comments, let me know, what do you think is the coolest thing that I picked up all month? Oh no, I like the Full Metal Alchemist figures, but I think the thing I'm the most proud of is the Crash Pop. I mean, I love the Cyrus amiibo that my girlfriend got me because it's sentimental, obviously. Crash Pop, I wanted, and now I have a complete collection of the Crash Pops. But the thing that makes me so happy is the fact that Zigified helped me mod my 3DS, because now I can stream my DS games and my 3DS games, and I've wanted to do that for the longest time. Now I can finally do that. And like, the only thing I can't stream now is like my Game Boy games, which I can just run an emulator on my Super Nintendo Classic, honestly, so that's kind of covered. But it'd be nice if I can use my actual Game Boy. So the only way I can do that now is to actually get this little board thing for my GameCube. That's like 150 bucks, and then use my Game Boy player. Because fun fact, you can plug your Game Boy Advance into your GameCube with the Game Boy adapter, and then use your Game Boy Advance as a controller. And if you have a legit Game Boy Advance and you also have a Wii Remote battery pack, it fits in there perfectly. So using that as your controller, it is the most comfortable thing. But the original Game Boy Advance, not the SP, the original Game Boy Advance, it just feels so perfect in your hands. I just love it. So eventually I might try to do a donation goal toward like the HDMI thing. But I'm barely touched the GameCube anyway, so I almost don't need it. But whatever. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me know in the comments what do you think is the coolest thing. I'm most happy about the Crash Pop. And of course, the stuff that my girlfriend got me because I love her. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate all the support that I get. Even though I'm like over 7,000 subscribers and I don't get that many views on my videos or my streams, I still love doing this. I still love seeing your guys' comments and stuff. Like, it's the absolute best. It keeps me going, and I want to say I want to do this forever, but obviously I'm not going to do that. Part of me wants to do it for a living, but I think if I do it for a living, it's going to get a lot more stressful. But doing this as a hobby, though, that I do make a little bit of side money on, I enjoy the shit out of this. And when spring comes, I'm gonna have that spring air. It's gonna make me more motivated. It's gonna be a lot more happy and stuff. And plus, when summer comes, I get to hang out with my girlfriend more because she'll be out of college for a while. Things are gonna be great. I'm excited. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm sorry that I keep rambling. I should let you guys go. I love you guys to death. And watch me stream more DS games. I have so many games I'm gonna stream. Like, this year is gonna be a good year for streams. I'm excited. Anyway, thank you guys. Like, again, like, I love you guys so much. And I guess I'll see you on the next one. So, peace.